Yeah, good evening. Yesterday, Arilist Yosin. Arilist explained to write type safe programs. To write type safe programs, we require generics. Note down. This feature allows to write type safe programs. This feature allows to write type safe programs. This feature introduced in JDK 1.5 version in 2004. This feature introduced in JDK 1.5 version in 2004. This feature introduced in JDK 1.5 version 2004. See, this feature allows to write type safe programs. Yesterday you have seen, in the yesterday program, it is unsafe. Yesterday program is unsafe. Unsafe program. Because it allows integer also, float also, string also, all types allowed. See, you take any data, suppose employee number. All employee number, one particular type of data only will be there, no? All employee names, one particular type of data only be there, no? One particular type of data only if you want to allow. This is a feature we have to utilize. Okay. See, actually where we use this concept, you observe. Suppose class A, integer A. Here something void set and suppose set int A, something is there, void integer get, not only setter getter, any other, okay, some other code here. Suppose some other code. Now A is a class, which type allowed here? A class, which type of data allowed? Integer. Can we store float? No. Can we store character? No. Can we store string? No. Which type allowed? Only integer type. Suppose. Now can we store integer? Yes. Can we store float? Can we store string? Now everything allowed. Like that also problem. Like this also problem. Got your mind? If only this type is there, what is the disadvantage is this class only for integers. This class meant for integers only. But if this type is there, what is the problem is all allowed. Multiple objects, multiple time allowed. That is also drawback. That's what this concept. Now, one class only integer purpose possible. Only float purpose possible. Then what we'll do? Something one capital letter will write. Capital A to capital Z, any letter will write. Now, this is generic class. Then we should mention like this. This type of class, if it is there. Now, while creating object, what we can do is, suppose A, some object equal to new A. While creating object, in the brackets here, don't write, just directly I'll give predefined. After that, user defined I'll give. If you write integer, like this, if you write like this, while creating object, I written in the angular brackets integer. Then this T nothing but integer. Suppose while creating object, if I write float here, okay, then that T nothing but float. One class only works for integers, works for float, works for character, works for string. Now, homogeneous, one particular type only. Suppose you want to heterogeneous, remove this operator. Then heterogeneous. See, it is more flexible, no? Only homogeneous possible. Only both heterogeneous also possible. And you can restrict also. But one class only for all. Otherwise, if this type of class is there, this class we can utilize only for integers. Suppose I want to go for float. It is not possible. One more class required. This A class only for integer. If you write float, this A class only for float. If I write string, this class only for string. But instead of this, if it is like this, all allowed. But problem is mixed also allowed. Now you want to write only integers, like this is not possible. That is the reason, if it is like this type of class is there, if the class ends with like that, that class is generic class. That means without data type only created a class. While creating object, you can specify data type. That is this feature. So I'll explain. Predefined generic classes. Predefined generic classes. All whatever 10 classes I give, no, all generic only. Array list, linked list, hash set, linked hash set, tree set, hash map. Let this only write it. I'll explain. Linked hash map, tree map, priority queue, array deck. Predefined generic classes. If the class name ends with diamond operator, that class is generic class. Like that you can identify. If any class ends with diamond operator, that is, you can call it a diamond operator or angular brackets, you can call. But it is not mandatory to write capital E, capital K, capital V, A to Z, any capital letter valid. But they given E, K, V. Why they given is E means element, K means key, V means value. They given. That is anything you can write. Here, E means element, K means key, and V means value. Here E means element, K means key, and V means value. Here E means element, K means key, and V means value. So it is not compulsory to write E, K, V like that. A to Z, any capital letter allowed. But they given E, K, V because E means element, K means key, V means value. Okay. Is it over? See, the syntax to create an object to generic class. The syntax to create an object to generic class. Class name. It is compulsory reference data type only. It does not allow primitive data type. Object reference equal to new constructor reference data type. Like this. Class name, reference data type, object reference equal to new constructor reference data type. Example. Array list integer EL equal to new array list integer. This array list object allows integer type data on. This array list object is type safe because it allows integer type data only. This array list object is type safe because it allows integer type data only. So while creating array list class, they didn't specify data type. While creating object, we have to specify. That is only generic concept. Array list string AL equal to new array list string. This array list object also type safe because it allows string type data only. This array list object also type safe because it allows string type data only. Now, while creating object, whichever type you specify, that type only allowed. The above code can be written from JDK 1.7 onwards as follows. Array list integer AL equal to new array list. Now 2 times no need to write. 1 time only you can write. So here integer you have to write. Here empty brackets you have to write. Valid. 1.7 onwards. Array list string AL equal to new array list. Like this. So like this allowed. 1.7 onwards. So 1.5 like this introduced. 1.7 changed. Here anyhow, if you write integer, it should be integer only. And that is the reason instead of writing 2 times, 1 time we are writing. It is empty bracket. It is empty bracket. Okay. Here empty bracket, here empty brackets. The above code can be written from JDK 1.7 onwards as follows. Is it over? So you can write like this also. It is also valid. It is also valid. Is it over? So while creating object, whichever type you pass in the diamond operator, angular brackets, that type allowed. If you enter any other type, error comes. But if you don't use this diamond operator, angular brackets, all types allowed. That is unsafe. This is safe. Whichever type you want, that type only allowed. Like that you can restrict. Same. Here, array list AL equal to new array list. Array list class is available in java.util package. Okay. Now you observe AL.add. Is it valid? Yes. AL.add. Is it valid? AL.add. Is it valid? Yes. System.out.println AL. It will compile, it will run, you will get output. File, save, demo.java, save. Here, Java C demo.java. Java demo. Successfully compiled, successfully executed, we got output. Suppose I want to maintain only integers. Valid. Now also file, save, compilation, execution. Valid. But problem is, even you want to maintain employee numbers only or like a integer type data only, at the time it is maintaining possible. But further what will happen? Example, these are student marks. Yesterday example, no? Marks. By mistake, marks place, if you enter employee student name also accepted. That is a drawback. If the type of, if it is accepted, the type of mistake also accepted means data entry operator, he may do many mistakes also. Okay. If error comes, At least he'll concentrate. Okay, that's the reason how to restrict. That's what system, what is showing, you observe. Demo.java uses unchecked or unsafe operations. These all operations are unsafe. How to write safe? Specify whichever type you want. Whichever type you want, that is you can specify. Integer, year, integer, 1.5, 1.7, no need to write. Already 18 going on. 1.7 also valid, 1.5 also valid. No, no. Like this you can write. Now, if I run, see, file, save. It is safe. This type of node will not come because it is safe. That is warning. Now Java demo. Now you try to write something, hello, error. File save. Compilation, error. It is not a warning, it is error. See, one error. Incompatible types. String cannot be converted to integer. Hello cannot be converted to integer. Okay. See, this is, it will not allow. Now, this array list object is type safe. This array list object is type safe. It allows only integer type data. Write it. Example 1. Example 1. In the above example, array list object is type safe because it allows integer type data only. In the above example, array list object is type safe because it allows integer type data only. Now, it is compulsory reference data type only. Okay, but I passed 23. How it is valid? It is integer object only it will take, but I passed int type. How it is valid? Auto boxing. Now in this case, only auto boxing, no upcasting. If we don't write these brackets like this, object, then auto boxing, upcasting. But present only auto boxing. Okay, present only auto boxing. If you write like this, int converted into integer. That's it. Here, int converted to integer. So it is auto boxing. Now no upcasting, only auto boxing. So here these three lines, it is auto boxing is there. Auto boxing. In the above example, array list object is type safe because it allows integer type data only. Now, this is one example. Now, reference data type only. Primitive data types int you cannot write. Okay. You observe. Suppose if I write int, it's an error. File, save. If I compile, see compilation. Unexpected type, required reference type, found int type. So it is error. Compulsory, we have to pass reference data type. But reference data type means, suppose myself, I'll write one employee class. Here, I'll write employee. It is also valid. It is also valid. But how to write? Employee objects you have to pass. Employee objects. Suppose first here, integer employee number, string employee name, float employee salary. Okay. Now, if you want to initialize these values, direct initializing better or with constructor better? Which one is better? Constructor. If I initialize directly, what is the problem? If I initialize directly employee number equal to 101, name equal to something, if I write, for all objects, same type comes, same data. That is the reason we'll go for constructor. Okay. See, constructor, employee, integer employee number, string name, float salary. Is it default constructor or parameter constructor? Parameter constructor. These three variables, which type of variables? These three variables, which type of variable? Local variable. How to access instance variable now? With object or object reference. How to access here? If instance variable name, local variable name, if it is same, this keyword, this dot employee number equal to employee number, this dot salary equal to, this dot name equal to name, this dot salary equal to salary. Like this. Now, before this, you can create object, employee E1. New employee, employee number 101, name of the employee, salary of the employee, you can specify. Again, employee E2, new employee, employee number, employee name, employee salary, employee number, again 103, triple C, suppose like this I given. Now here add E1, E2, E3. Okay. Now if I compile, now see what I did here. Demo class loaded, main method called, 3 employee objects created, 3 times memory located for this, 3 times this constructor called, values are stored. After that, I added to array list. I'm printing. File, save, compilation, execution. What you are getting? Hash code. In a employee class toString not there. That's the reason hash code. But in employee class, if you write toString, content comes. I want to write toString. I want to write toString. How to write toString you study, no? Public string toString. Here, whatever you want, you can display. I want to display employee number, name, salary. I want to concatenate as a string. I want to display. Return employee number plus name plus salary. I'm concatenating. In between these three variables, I want to give us some gap. /t plus again plus /t. Now what will happen? Employee number, name, salary. In between tab spaces comes. Now this toString method called. With this toString method, you'll get output employee number, name, salary. File, save. See, compilation, execution. Employee number, name, salary, comma, employee number, name, salary, comma, employee number, name, salary. They're coming now? So here what I did, you observe, not only integer type, any type of data can be stored. Okay. See once again, demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed. In this line, employee class object created. Whenever object is created, memory allocated to instance variables. At the same time, constructor called. This constructor called. Whatever I passed, 101 copied in local variable. AAA copied in local variable. 5000 copied in local variable. This local variable copied in instance variable. This local variable copied in instance variable. This local variable copied in instance variable. Nothing but year copied. Okay. After this, like this only second time. Like this only third time. After that, array list object created. It is type safe or unsafe? Safe. It allows only employee data. Other things not allowed. So it is safe. Employee object I passed. Employee E1, E2, E3. I passed. Here array list called. Then toString method called. Here array list class toString. Nothing but abstract collection class toString. In that E1, E2, E3. Here E1 dot toString, E2 dot toString. Because it is also method, no? Whenever object reference is passed as a parameter, toString method called. Here E1 dot toString. This toString called. What is returning? It is employee number. This employee number instance variable or class variable or local variable? What is this? Where is local variable? Here in a toString method I am calling. Which variable? Instance variable. But instance variable, if you want to access either object or object reference required, no? But how it is valid? What happened? How it is valid? This keyword. Implicitly this keyword will be there, no? Here implicitly this dot employee number, here this dot name, this dot salary. But why I written this keyword explicitly here? Here and here same names are there. But here same names are not there. Variables, local variables are not there. Suppose this variable name A, this variable name B, this variable name C. Then outer right here, EMP number equal to A. Here name equal to B. Salary equal to C. Now, but instance variable, only two ways to access. Either object or object reference. How it is valid here? This keyword. But where is this keyword? Implicitly this keyword. When we have to write this keyword explicitly? That is the reason. Suppose if it is employee number, then how to write here? This dot employee number equal to employee number. Got it? Now, suppose it is name, then how to write here? This dot and name equal to name. Year, salary. Then how to write? This dot salary equal to salary. Got it? So here instance variable names and local variable names same. In this situation, if you want to access instance variable, explicitly this keyword required. But here local variables are not there. Local variables are not there. Okay. If local variable is not there, you can access instance variable by using in this keyword implicitly, no? That's what here this dot employee number, this dot name, this dot salary. But this keyword doesn't appear implicitly. Now, actually observe. Now, here I passed E1. Implicitly, what will happen here? ToString method called. ToString method. Which class ToString called? Employee class ToString called. Here what is written? Employee number, name, salary. That employee number, name, salary added. Okay. One employee number, name, salary added. Suppose if I remove this keyword, if I remove this ToString method, now what is added? Hash code added. That's what hash code printed. If you write a ToString method, now whatever you write, that is added. Okay. If I remove ToString method, now here E1 dot ToString, in employee class any ToString is there? No, not there means which class called? Super class. Which is super class? Object class. Object class ToString, if it is called, what is added? Hash code. So here hash code added to array list. Here hash code added to array list. Here hash code added to array list. That's what while printing all hash codes printed. File, save. If I compile, compilation, execution, all hash codes printed. Suppose myself, I am writing ToString, public string ToString. This is ToString method overriding. Object class ToString method, myself I am overriding. You already studied while teaching string handling. Okay. Now it is I am overriding. Suppose here return, suppose hello I'll write. What will be added? Hello added. Then hello output comes. See? Compilation, execution. All hellos only printed. Okay. Now actually what I want, employee number, name, salary I want. Employee number plus name plus salary. If I write like this, it is integer. It is integer. It is string. It is float. Integer plus string. String plus float. String. Now you'll get it. Employee number, name, salary, all comes. Compilation, execution. But you are not getting space. Space purpose, what I did is plus slash t. Again plus slash t. Now tab, 8 spaces like that added. See, compilation, execution. Like this. Suppose you don't want these many spaces. One space only required. One space only write. Now one space only. File. Save. See, compilation, execution. Now only one space. 101, one space. Triple A, one space. 5000, comma. That means up to that one element. In array list, now in employee object, 3 variables are there. But in array list also 3 variables are there. Like that. That is totally treated as one element. This totally treated as one element in array list. This is totally treated as one more element. This is one more element. In array list object, how many elements are there? 3 elements. In each element, how many values are there? Like that. Okay. Write this one. Example 2. So not only intel float character is all. Employee object also possible. Any object possible. See, if you are perfect in core Java, advanced Java, nothing. Very easy. Advanced Java, very easy. Advanced Java, very interesting. Online shopping, online exams, online results, that type of programs, login, registration, that type of programs you'll see. Advanced Java. Advanced Java, very simple. Index not possible. It is not an array. Get method is there, you can access. So all examples are not there in PDF files. That is the reason write the running notes. In PDF files, all examples are not there. Is it over? So here add method. Now employee type data we can pass. E1 employee type, E2 employee type, E3 employee type. So in the above example, array list object is type safe because it allows employee type data only. In the above example, array list object is type safe because it allows employee type data only. One particular type only allowed means safe. In the above example, array list object is type safe because it allows employee type data only. Is it over? See, I'll remove this one. Now I'll remove this one. I want to maintain string type data. I want to maintain string type data. What we have write? Here, string. Now, here you can pass strings. Okay. Suppose James Gosling, Java developers. Okay. Patrick Norton, Ed Frank, Mike Sheridan, Sherry Swarth. This 5 members team developed Java. So here string type data I given. Okay. Now here string type data. It is also type safe. Here so many methods are there. Java.util.arraylist. if you type here, if you click, or at the command prompt also you can see. Say add method I used. Add integer. Index you can specify now. Now suppose here first James Gosling, Patrick Norton, Ed Frank, Mike Sheridan, like this I written. Now what I'll do here 0, 1, 2 place I want to insert. It is also method is there. Now first James Gosling, next Patrick 0, 1, 2, 3. Now if I add like this, what will happen? This is 2 place comes. Here what will happen? This is 3rd place comes. This is like that. Shuffled, data shuffled. Data shuffled. 2 like this you can add. Okay. Even if you want to change, methods are there. Set, get. Get for retrieving. Set. See, set method. Set method is there. You can specify index, you can change the element. That is possible. So, setter method, getter method, these all modification purpose, retrieving purpose. Sort, but comparator required. Comparator comes under next category. Sorting also possible, alphabetical order, but comparator compulsory. Because why this comparator is, employee object will pass. In that employee number will be there, name will be there, salary will be there. Which one you want to sort? How it will understand? Either based on employee number or name or salary. It cannot understand. That is the reason comparator. We have to write the code for comparator. So converting into array. Like this, so many methods are there. This is also one assignment I'll share in Google Classroom. Do it. Okay. String handling assignment. How many people completed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Online 3, 10. Total 200 students. So 5%. 5% people completed. See, attending and watching, it is not enough. Lots of practice required. Lots of practice required. Learning programming language, not easy. You need to put more efforts. You need to practice. You have to spend more time on system. Then only possible. Okay. See, here converting into array, finding number of elements, set method, get method, these all many are there. See, suppose here some other name I'll write. Suppose something I written. I want to modify. Suppose if I print, what will happen? See, now it is 0 place. It is 1. It is 2. It is 3. But when I add this one, data shuffled. This is 2 place come. This is 3. This is 4. Now file, save. You observe. See, James Gosling, Patrick Norton, Cherise Worth, all is Mike Sheridan. Here I want to modify. Then set method you have to write. al dot set. What is the index? 0, 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is 2 place only. But when I add this one, shuffled. When I add this one, this is came to 3 place. So 3 place. I want to write Ed Frank. So before this one, I'll print. Before this one, I'll print. After adding this one, I'll print. See the difference? File, save. Compilation, execution. See, James Gosling 0 place, Patrick Norton 1 place, all is 2 place. But when I add Cherise Worth, it is shuffled. This is came here. Okay. This is I modified here. Okay. I modified. Suppose I want to retrieve James Gosling. You can retrieve. So get method is there. Get method. String. Okay. Directly get I'll call. System.out.println al.get 0. 0 place whatever is there, that will come. File, save. Compilation, execution. Say 0 plus James Gosling is there. James Gosling. But AL of 0 you cannot write. That is not array. It is not array. Array list. It is class. Okay. See, if you write like this, system.out.println AL. AL of 0. If you write, it's an error. Because array list is not an array. Okay. It's an error. See, file, save. Compilation. See, one error. Array required, but array list found. Okay. Like this index, when we can write, when array list AL comes, array comes. Now see, it is not valid. If you want to iterate, one by one also possible. Like enhanced for loop is there, no? Enhanced for loop. With that we can iterate. For string type, in that from array list. System.out.println yes. Now all elements printed. Compilation, execution. See, James Gosling, Patrick Norton, Cherisworth, Ed Frank, Mike Sheridan, all members printed. So first what I did, like this 5 elements added. 1, 2, 3, 4 elements added. Later, this person added. When I add this one, it is data shuffled. This is came here. This is came here. This is came here. When I modify this one, this is modified. After that, first one I retrieved. Later, all I retrieved with for loop. Like this, so many operations possible. Write this one. One more example. Is it type safe? Yes, because it allows only string type data. Write this one. In array list also array will be there. In array list also array will be there. That means both are arrays only, internal. This array list class, very depth I am giving, but linked list has said these all depth not required. Same type of operations, addition, adding, removing, inserting, updating, deleting, these only will be there. Any collection, but concept important. Concept, what's the difference important? Now there also adding will be there, there also removing will be there, there also insert will be there, there also delete will be there, there also update will be there. This type of operations will be there. But concept important. What's the difference between array list, linked list? That is important. Writing program style is same will be there. Collections framework is the most important topic. You attend any interview, they'll ask questions from collections. It is 0 place. It is 1 place. It is 2. It is 3. When I add like this, data shuffled. This is came to 3. This is came to 4. When I call set method, it is modified. When I print all printed, get of 0. First element printed. James Gosling. Now here, all elements retrieved one by one. If you want to remove, removing possible. Remove method is there. Remove method is there. Index if you pass, that element removed. Remove element if you pass, element also removed. Based on index possible. Suppose you want to remove James Gosling. What do you have to pass? 0. 0. But not only 0. James Gosling also you can pass. It is removed. Like that. So index also we can pass. Element also we can pass. Same remove method overloaded. Okay. Is it over? About array list is completed. What is array list? What is that? Array list definition. It is an array representation of list implementation class. Okay. Or resizable array. Resizable array of list implementation class or linear list data structure. Will it allow duplicate? Yes. Will it allow null values? What is the load factor? 100%. What is the initial capacity? 10. Okay. This is all you have to remember. Okay. This array list is completed. Tomorrow, so Monday we'll see linked list. Okay. Monday we'll see continuation. Sunday is already only, no? So Monday we'll see continuation. From this array list, one element copied in S that is printed. From this array list, one element copied in S printed. Monday no all day. Monday we'll see continuation. Monday we'll see continuation, but they didn't give a holiday, no holiday.